The Big Show with Night and Day. Barista-made coffee just the way you love it.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keezy.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 10th of May, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. An old mogie. Yeah. Your beautiful oatmeal jersey there. How are you, you randy old ram, hey?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog. You sick son of a bee. But I will say it's an oatmeal sweater.
What did I say, jersey?
Jersey.
Oh, is it not woolen?
It's a sweater.
Okay, yeah, man.
It's a dirty old sweater, thanks,
I'm
mate.
sweating looking at it.
How good's Fridays?
Yeah, I love a Friday, Mogie, and I'm loving that oatmeal sweater too.
Of course, yeah.
It is.
You're only human, brother.
Yeah, that's true. The only issue I have with it is covering you up more than I like.
Oh, sure.
You know, but it is getting a bit nippy out there with the polar blast and all that jazz.
Etc.
Hey, Pugs, you mad bastard, how's life?
Hey, I'm good, man. How are you?
That's
It's
not
been
true.
such a chill day. I've been relaxing. Also got kind of a sore throat. I got really excited about guac and chips last night and had a really sharp chip. I got lodged in the throat there for about 2 minutes.
All right, jeez.
Old pug son choking on a chip.
Classic Pugs, man.
I tell you what, actually, Pugsan has just out and out lied to the listeners there right off the bat. He's had an absolute shithouse day.
He is.
He's trying to do two jobs at the same time, quite frankly. He's doing Keezy's job plus the job that he normally does.
Yeah.
Although I will say, very grateful to have intern Dillian there on the phones today helping out.
You were saying off air they were having Big Dilly out there as bloody next to bloody hopeless.
Oh, that
was just adding to your workload.
That's just the kind of rapport that intern Dilly and I sort of have. It's producer intern.
Hey, listen, we've got a massive show ahead, by the way. Of course, as always, our chance to give away some cash. We've got the fellas from Boy and Bear coming in later on too, Mogie.
And also, at any time, don't forget, any tune could get hijacked by the 25 grand fiddler. Hear the fiddle, win $1,000.
Yes, I got a feeling about that in my testicles today.
Ooh.
Hey, now, of course, being a Friday as well, shout out Friday. So if you've got a shout out, text us 3483 and let's kick off with a bit of Shiad.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed, Guns N' Roses there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 15 minutes past 4 o'clock. Hey, Pugsan.
Yeah.
Any shout outs there on 3483?
Shout out to the Pukekohe under 21s. Huge match tomorrow. Go hard, 6 C words.
That's a goodie. There's another one here, Jase. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, sure, man.
Shout out to Uncle Chris, who's been working hard at the pub for the last 2 hours. Backbone.
Uncle Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Another one here. Shout out to the guys at Roots Pharmacy for pulling in some favours and managing to find me some rubber joeys for the weekend.
God, seriously, you can't
That's what
find
I'm
them
talking
anywhere.
about. I know.
Not that I need them anymore, obviously, with my little dripping ice cream, but you know what I mean? I've heard it around, like Big Dilly in Studio B, they were saying he can't find them for love or money.
No.
It's just a nightmare.
No.
Hey, now listen, fellas, I want to put something to you, and I want to get an honest answer from you, if that's okay.
Sure.
Hurry up.
This morning, true story, this,
Oh, yeah.
I woke up.
Oh, congratulations,
Yeah,
brother.
thanks, man.
At
Well,
your
actually, to be
age,
honest-
that's an achievement.
Yeah, well, it is, eh? Well, I actually woke up at about 4 and looked at I went, and managed to go back to sleep. And then I woke up again. And for some random reason, and I don't know why, I had horse racing commentaries in my head, right? And I say it's random because I wasn't dreaming about horse racing. I just woke up with horse racing commentaries in my head. Now, my wife was out. My wife was out in the kitchen making coffee on our little coffee machine there because we alternate every morning, Mogie. You know, that's what we do. So she was out there. And for some reason, I was thinking about these horse racing commentaries, and I started saying them out loud while I was lying in bed, completely naked.
Yeah.
Here comes Kiwi down the outside, stride for stride, racing away from the pack. Kiwi's going to win the Melbourne Cup. Who says Kiwis can't fly? Bone Crusher now, coming through the middle of the pack, taking out the rest of the opposition. He's pulling away. Bone Crusher wins the Melbourne Cup. Just randomly. And my wife walks in,
My wife.
and she's holding the 2 coffees, and she looks at me and she said, "What are you doing?" Oh, first, she looked at me for about 5 seconds before she asked the question, and she said, "What are you doing?"
And in that moment, she was actually saying, "What am I doing?"
That's part of my question, because I said, "Oh, I'm doing horse racing commentaries, obviously."
God, work it out.
Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Because there was that look in my wife's eye of, are we reaching a point now
Yeah.
where I need to seek medical attention and help?
You can see them starting to do the equations about, how much would the house be worth? And if I get it out and I could be set up, maybe about 3 to 6 months, it'd be all over. And that could probably work.
Yeah.
I think you're perfectly normal behaviour.
Oh, okay, good. What did you think, Pugs, son?
Oh, I can't really relate, man. Can't say I've had a lot of horse commentary experience.
Yeah, okay.
Or
yeah.
wives, for that matter.
Yeah,
Pugs.
wives.
You
Actually,
got
now
no
that you
wives?
mention it, I don't think I
Yeah,
have had a
no
wife.
wives.
No.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's what happened to me anyway. And I just, for the first time ever, I started questioning my sanity a little bit and going, am I actually going mad?
That was the first time you questioned your sanity?
No.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Lemonheads there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 25 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now, we've got someone on the line who I guess you could say is a broadcasting legend, Mogi.
Yeah.
And it's really weird, actually. It's not often you get to talk to a broadcasting legend. I've been nervous about this call all day.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get that, when you know that you're going to interview someone in the show later on, you go, oh, my God. Ooh,
Well, I mean,
boy.
we've just done that stand-up show, haven't we?
Yeah,
And we were
yeah.
nervous there. You think we're nervous there? I'm nervous now.
Yeah, you must be massively nervous, Pugsan.
Absolutely shitting it. Positively shitting it, yeah.
Well, I am, of course, speaking about the one and only Matt Heath. And Matty, how's life, mate? You going all right?
Going fantastic, boys. Thanks for having me on the show again. But speaking of broadcasting legends, I was listening to your all show yesterday.
Yeah.
And I know you know this, and I know you know that I think this, but what a great show the Big Show is. Like, it was so enjoyable. When the songs were on, I couldn't wait to get back to you guys. And
Yeah.
the lols, I was driving wonky all over the road, laughing about the boys coming to, Easy and Pugs. And I've noticed that as well.
They do. We're not happy as a team unless people are out there listening to us in their cars crashing.
Yeah, well, that's the standard you've set, and I appreciate that. And me and Jerry have a similar standard. And another thing I just wanted to say while I'm on the line with you guys is, when the Big Show does something live and Matt and Jerry show does something live,
Yeah.
it doesn't it?
Does.
People come out.
They do.
They come out. It's we put it up, and they sign up, and that's a testament to you and us.
Yeah, it is, mate. It's a massive testament to the whole team here at Radio Hodaki. Speaking of live shows, you're doing another one, right? Yeah, right?
Yeah, well, that's why I'm sort of beating around the bush, because we're doing a live one, and I was coming on here to plug it, but then it sold out instantly. So I'm sort of floundering around in the water, complimenting you guys because you've given me this airtime, and that's how I wanted to spend it.
Yeah, that's bloody beautiful, mate. I heard you've got a book that you're flogging as well.
Yeah, well, I'm on here. I might as well mention that old bugger. It's out on May 28th. In fact, this gig that we were doing, the Matt and Jerry show live podcast, was on the same day as my book's coming out, May the 28th. So it was a bit of a launch as well.
Yeah.
at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah, nice.
And, it is sold out, that gig, but you can go to radiohodaki.co.nz and go on the waiting list because, people crash cars with the Big Show and stuff and may not be able to make it.
There is some truth in there. And with that book, Matty, you got pictures in there?
Well, Minogio, I've got a special version for you where I'm going to draw little pictures of the way through it, just to explain things a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I actually said to the publisher, would it kill you to put like that bit in the middle that I always read books, and I can't wait to get to that bit with the pictures. And
You go straight to the photos and stuff.
No, hang on a minute. Can I just stop you there, Matt Heath? I don't know about you, but this is what I do. When I get a book, like I've got it, let's say it's an autobiography by a rock star or something like Slash or something like that.
Yeah.
I do not look at the photos until I get to the photos in the book.
Oh, okay.
I read the book, and then when I've earned it, I get the photos. I don't go straight to the photos.
Right.
And it's the same, Minogio, as when you go to the movies. You can't have that first bit of popcorn until the movie actually starts. You can't blast your Coke and your ice cream and your popcorn during the ads. You've got to wait till the movie freaking starts.
It's funny, you know, because just on that front, I'm the same, fellas, actually. Like when you read the old Penthouse, I'd be into the letters and stuff like that before I looked at any pictures, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For them.
And by the time I'd read the letters, I was pretty fired up for the pictures anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of those stories, like, they were all true, weren't they, all those forum stories?
Yeah.
Walking past the tennis club and then someone, that was all true, was it?
I was.
Totally.
God, I must have written probably 70 or 80 of those articles for them.
Great stuff. Hey, Matty, very quickly before we go, mate, if people want to pre-order this book, what do they do?
Well, Google it's probably the best way to get it. You know, it's on...
Just Google Matt Heath, broadcasting legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll pop up and a number of other products that you can buy as well.
Good
I've
stuff.
got a, umbrella coming out as well.
Oh, can I ask, do you do a line of rubber joeys?
I am looking into that, but, it costs a lot to make a rubber joey these days.
Oh, man, I'd be so stoked if you got on that, man.
Yeah, well, I'll do it. God damn it, I'll do it.
Yeah, good on you. Matty Heath. Congrats on the book, mate. Congrats on the live show. And we'll speak soon, no doubt. You're a legend.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah, and congrats to you guys as well.
Yeah,
Love
thanks, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Do what they told you. What they told you. Do what they told you. Do what they told you.
It's time to wage against the machine.
Winning in the game of...
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's some people out there, Mogi, that could do with a bit of cash over the weekend, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Bit of dollop of cash.
Oh, massive dollop of cash money.
G'day, Helen. How's life?
Good.
That's good. What do you do for a crust, Helen?
I work at Turner's.
Backbone. Looking forward to the weekend, Helen?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're a bit nervous, aren't you, Helen?
Yep.
You should be.
Don't be nervous. It's easy as. Now, listen, the hourly wage today, $125. Isn't that right, Pakistan?
That is a huge dollop.
Well, if you weren't nervous before, you will be now, Helen.
So just to tell you how it goes, we count down the hours and you say stop when you want to stop, and you say it very loudly, all right, Helen?
All right.
Okay, so $125 an hour. Let's get into it, shall we?
Step into the machine, Helen.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours.
Stop.
That was four, right?
4, 5,
Yeah.
Holy
A
smokes.
cool $500, Helen.
You happy about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You're already spending it.
That's all cheers to Super Liquor, by the way.
Yes, indeed. Just so you stop, what was it, at 4 hours? Let's see how far it would have gone, Helen.
Yep.
5 hours.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Hey, Helen.
Just one off. I was lucky.
Hey, have you got your boyfriend there, Helen?
No, this is my workmate.
Oh, your workmate.
yeah,
Well,
nice.
you tell him to keep his fingers off it. He doesn't get your money, all right?
They're wanting KFC now.
Hey, how good.
Well, I tell you what, Helen, stay on the line, and our good mate, Big Dilly, in Studio B will look after you, all right?
All right. Thank you so much.
Good
Thanks,
on you, mate.
mate. Oh, there you
How
go.
about
eh?
that? It's nice to have people that, really love it, eh?
Totally, man, totally. $500, man, half a grand.
That's good eating.
Friday afternoon, beautiful Pugs hunt.
Be pretty sick.
So good. Oh, tune!
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time, 4:45. Now, listen, massive sporting weekend ahead, so let's get into this, shall we?
Time to chat footy with me, Keezy. What are the Warriors up to?
Yeah.
And the exciting thing is Pugsan's decided and volunteered to stand in for Keezy today, Mogi. So that's great. Talking Warriors. What do you got for us there, Pugsan?
Look, everybody, I think it's well known that I'm not the expert on the wires, but I did watch a game last week.
You loved it, didn't you?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
I was
first
in
one
here
you've
in the
ever
office.
watched.
I was with Big Dilly. I was with Mash. Keezy was in the other room doing his commentary. It was a fun watch. But, man, it was like somebody, I was saying in the chat, like somebody poured a bunch of avocado oil all over the ball.
Yeah, it was slipping
It was
all over
sloppy,
the place.
man.
Right?
It was
All
like
over
a
the
slip and slide.
balls.
Yeah.
Now, look, Mogi, who are they playing? The Roosters.
The Roosters.
And so the vibe I'm getting is that the Warriors should get a spanking. Is that right?
Well, if you look at what's in front of you, Jase, if you look at the fact that week to week we're getting worse, and week to week the Roosters seem to be getting better. If you look at the fact that we've got a halfback who's injured, we've got a back line that's a little bit out of step. We've got middle forwards that aren't really intimidating the opposition like you might want them to be.
Sure.
I mean, you'd be mad to put a dollar on the Warriors, but this is just part and parcel of being a Warriors fan. So I can't wait to see what they turn up with. And win, lose or draw, I'll be watching all 80 minutes, even if we're getting absolutely humped. But I did hear a fantastic stat. You want to hear some stats,
Yeah,
man?
hit me with some stats,
So
Mogi.
I heard this stat on This Warrior's Life. It's that podcast that I listen to,
Yes.
Kiwi podcast. Bloody good. Now, this stat is only, I believe, 3 times in the history of the Warriors have we gotten only 4 wins out of our first 11 games and then made the final 8 at the end of the year.
Yes.
Right.
So if we lose this game, we'll be 4-6-1, and you'd have to say either that or we've never made the finals from that point. So that's not good.
No.
That's not good. And we have had some horrendous teams in the past.
Yes.
And this team is meant to be the best team, but our record is looking at it, and it's looking pretty grim.
Yeah.
But we're not that far away. We're not that far away because we're not getting pumped. It's just minor tweaks, just a couple more tries here and there, and we're off to the races. Because defensively, we're pretty bloody good.
Yeah. So when's that game?
It's Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m.
Okay, nice. What are you going for, Mogi?
Well, my heart says wah. My head said we're going to get absolutely pumped. Well, we're going to lose. But what I'm hoping for is we will rise to the level of our opposition.
Yes.
Because what we tend to do is go down to the level of our opposition. Pretty not dissimilar to the Black Caps, actually.
Sure.
You know how we will drag a team down?
Yeah, very much so.
So yeah, I think if you look at all the facts, it's hard to see us getting a win. But I'll be watching regardless.
Yeah.
Bloody excited.
Same, because I'm enjoying watching the league. Bit of a douche.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not getting any vibes this week.
I feel like you should pick a win, because if I pick a loss and you pick a win,
Yeah, okay, I'll pick a win for the Warriors.
You start looking pretty smart.
Can I pick a draw?
Oh, you can pick a draw, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Good on
stuff.
you, man. Good
on you,
choice.
Just
Pugs,
happy to
son.
be here, honestly.
It makes you look a bit stupid, but
Oh, really?
no, it's all right, mate. Good on you,
I'll
Pugs.
show you, Jase.
Yeah, you sure will.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Alison Chains there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Of course, being a Friday, Mogi, the Friday Throbber. We didn't really have there was no theme today. It was just
We're just running it straight.
Standy Throbber.
We're running it straight.
Straight.
And also, Pugsan, you'll be taking Keezy's place today, so your chance to get on the scoreboard this
I
year.
know, I haven't had a chance yet. Can't wait, man.
Are you going full yummy, boys?
It's pretty yummy, boys.
I made the mistake, actually, of sending my song to Pugsan.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
so
told
that
me.
was-
I
that
only
was a
said in the
shocker.
group chat to, send them to Dylan.
You know I don't read that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, now, just on that, in terms of what I chose today.
Here we go.
Now,
Here
look.
we go, selling yourself out. Here we go. Oh, I'm not going to
Set
get
the
it.
expectations real low.
Fellas, look, I'm going to put my hand. I'm trying to slip this one in just because it's a tune. It ain't a throbber.
Okay, sure.
Throbber. Okay.
Sounds
but
like you're saying it's a massive throbber. Okay.
No, it's not a massive throbber. It's
I
not,
can see what you're doing.
It's not
Yeah,
throbby,
yeah.
Mogi.
No,
It's
I'm
not
picking up what
throbby.
you're
It's a
putting
massive
down,
throbber.
Jase.
Yeah, but
It's a huge throbber. I
It's
hear
going to
what
be
you-
massive.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, guy, please, I'm trying to talk. Now listen,
Protect the
the Triton
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Mitsubishi. If you entered to get in to win the prize, I'll do a bit of off-road action with you and
Yeah.
two mates. We're going to be calling that after fire. Oh,
After
no, after
6
6 o'clock.
actually, so keep your phone on.
Yeah, so if you did enter that, make sure you keep your phone on.
King of the Beast.
Yeah, good stuff. Also, of course, coming up after 5 o'clock, fellas from Boy and Bear.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed, ever popular, the Friday Throbber on a Friday afternoon. No Keezy today, so Pugs gets his first opportunity of the year of registering a point, and he said he's gone full yummies full yummy boys, Mogi.
We're pretty deep into the year, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, mate. Welcome, Pugs.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm excited to make my way to the top.
If you're hearing this strangely enough for the first time, what the Friday Throbber is, we choose a song that we think can kick you off for your Friday afternoon heading into the weekend. Then you give us a call on 0800 Hodaki and decide who you want the Throbber to be or what you want the Throbber to be. First to two takes the win.
Absolute ripper.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go first today, fellas.
Good on you,
I've gone
mate.
with a Pro-tier song in celebration of Macklemore's Pro-tier song. If you haven't heard it, it's come out. Go and check out the video. She's a ripper. They're one of the great Pro-tier bands of my time when I was growing up, Rage Against the Machine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I just need that opening little... It's a little bit further away than I thought. You know what I mean?
Twang.
Yeah.
Running out of time here.
I know. I apologise for
Okay,
that.
sure.
Pugs.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's coming up right now.
It's not just my time, though, you know.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
everybody's time.
everyone's
Yeah,
time
yeah,
that
yeah.
you're wasting.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I think we know
I
what the song
apologise.
is.
Hang on a minute.
Oh,
Just
okay,
a little
yeah,
bit, just a little
okay,
bit right
sure.
here.
Yeah,
Just a little bit right
yeah.
here. Here we go.
Okay, cool. I think that's...
Okay, yeah, we know it.
It's probably
yeah,
quite
it's
good.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Jace, do you want to have a crack?
Now,
No,
listen,
I think you should go with Pugs.
You want
okay,
mine?
Pugs,
I think
Yeah,
so. I think Pugs
absolutely.
is trying to save the best till last.
Well, unfortunately, I haven't got 5 minutes to play. I've only got 20 seconds
I
like
don't
we
know about the
usually
best till
do.
last.
Okay, shall I fire it off?
On my own, then I can look at you.
This is Dizzy Rascal and Calvin Harris. Dance with me.
Then I just shut my eyes, then I can't see. Get away from the bar. Tell your boyfriend, hold your jaw.
Sorry, I've just got 6
No,
more
keep
minutes to
going,
play.
keep going.
Yeah, sweet.
So let's party, B. Come and dance with me. Yo.
It goes on and on. Anyway, just out of respect,
Now,
I'll
as
just
I
fire
say,
that one
fellas,
down
this is one I'm trying to slip through. I know it's not a throbber. It's just been stuck in my head the last couple of days. It's a tune.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Absolute tune.
It is a tune.
Absolute tune.
As I say, it's not a throbber, I know.
That's not the place where I play it from, but I disagree. I think it is.
Really?
This is a
Turn it up,
tune.
Pugs.
It's
Oh, the
a
old-
tune.
Anyway, that's another
That's a tune. Anyway.
The Hodaki Big Friday tune.
Here's the thing, people. You decide. Give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki. And we'll get into it after this tune. What is it?
This is Linkin
Oh,
Park,
but
Jace.
Linkin Park.
Absolute tune.
Another tune.
Tune.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, feels.
Yeah.
Moki kicked us off with this little ditty.
It's a tune. Next.
That
No,
is
you're
a
into me,
tune.
Rage Against the Machine. Can't go wrong.
Pugs-
Can't go wrong on a Friday, man. You got a beer, man. You got a dart. You're hanging off your vape, man. You want to have a ripper weekend? Rage Against the Machine all day.
Pugs went full yummy, boys.
On my own, then I can look at you. Looking
You got a beer in your hand, you got a dart, you want to have an actual boogie, hit some of this. Dance with me, Dizzy Rascal and Calvin Harris. Tune.
What did you
Dance with me.
Hoodie J went with this absolute tune. Good tune, that. All right, Andrew, you mad bastard. How's life?
Good, thank you, yeah.
Yeah, good on you,
What do you
mate.
say? What do you reckon?
Look, I'm going to have to go with Rage, I reckon.
Good on you,
Oh,
mate.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
choice.
yeah. No, it's nice.
Whatever, Andrew.
Good on you, Andrew.
Now, Andrew,
Whatever, man.
You're a backbone, mate.
Andrew, stay on the line. All of our callers stay on the line. We got your chance to win the new Kings of Leon album for Vinyl Friday.
Yeah.
Jory, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Yeah,
good,
going pretty
thanks, mate.
grouse,
Good,
man.
thanks, mate. What are you going with, mate?
I'm going to have to go with Pugs.
Oh,
nice choice.
absolute tune.
Whatever,
Thanks for that,
Jory.
Jory.
Yeah.
I can always
You
rely
listen
on
to the
Jory.
wrong
We
station.
love
Whatever,
man.
Jory. Hayden, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, it's wonderful, fellas.
Good on you,
He
mate.
loves
Good
it.
on you.
Hayden loves it. He knows he's got power.
What are you going with, Hayden?
I'm
I'm going for Goatee and Kimber, please.
Here we go.
Mad
We need a deciding
bastard.
vote.
Yeah, good shit. Max, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, good, mate.
Oh, okay.
What do you reckon, you backbone?
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go for Pugs on.
What?
He's on the board, baby. Hey,
I'm
thanks
glad
so
you're on the
much for
board.
that, Max.
I'm glad you're on the board, Pug Sam, but that song is garbage.
I have to say, there's something going on here.
What do you mean? What do you think's going on, Jase?
I just got to say that Pugsan went into Studio B just as the calls came in.
All I would say is I've got 5, Keezy's got 4. I think you've got 3, Jase, or 4 as well.
No, you've got 6, I think.
Oh, I don't think I have.
Keezy's got 5,
Mike's
and
got
I've got
5. Keezy's got 4. Jase, you got 4 with 4 asterisks.
And Pug Sam's now got 1.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
With 5 asterisks.
With 5 asterisks.
Play it out
Jeez
there,
Louise.
Pugsan.
All
What
right.
a tune, Pugs. Tune. Come on now.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, the Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 22 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, if you missed it, there was a major announcement, breaking news yesterday on the radio Hodaki Big Show.
Oh, we're doing breaking news again?
why
We're
not?
re-breaking it.
We're re-breaking it.
This is breaking news.
We're doing another live show, fellas, the Big Show on the road, this time down to the magnificent Dunedin town.
I tell you what, I look after the socials, the Hodaki Big Show Instagram page. Easily the most requested place for us to go do a live show.
Yes.
It has been done since I've been here, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, actually, Mogi laid down a bit of a challenge yesterday to the people of Dunedin because we were talking about the absolute rip snorter we had in Christchurch that time, Mogi.
Yep.
I've got a feeling this is going to be even more epic.
Well, that's the dream, isn't it? And I feel like if anybody can compete, it's going to be Dunedin. And also because they've been starved.
Yes.
They've been starved for is it 3 years? What are we at? Almost 3 years of the Big Show. So never been down there once, done a few in Christchurch, so I feel like they're going to have an absolute hankering.
Yeah. Yeah, and just to remind people, we've got, Big Show shirts to give away. We've got tabs. We've got food to give away. She's going to be an absolute doozy. Bring your dancing shoes too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be having a real shindig afterwards.
Totally, mate.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, aren't you doing some Yummy Boys DJing afterwards?
I mean, honestly, I could be keen. I could be keen on a little Yummy Boys sesh after the duck. Because, I mean, they love that down there, don't they? They love the Yummy Boys down in Dunedin.
Now, listen, coming up, Boy and Bear, they're going to be in the studio with us. They're doing a show tonight at the Town Hall, Mogi. And they did one last night, I think, in Wellington.
They did, sold it out.
Yes, and Christchurch.
Christchurch have sold out, and last night was well, you're right.
Yeah.
Just on the Dunners thing, just before we get off that, fellas, Emerson's Brewery, Wednesday, 29th of May.
Oh, yes.
That was meant to be a secret. That was meant to be a secret.
Yeah,
that was a secret, was it?
Yeah.
Well, how would people know when to...
Unbelievable.
How would they...
Well, that's on them, Pugs.
Oh, okay.
They should make the effort.
Just
We're
sort of
making the effort. They should make the effort.
Pick up our aura as we fly in, sort of thing? Is that sort of
Something
what
like that, yes.
Yeah,
why not?
Sure.
Hey, so plenty coming up. Stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Sounds like they've struck again. The Radio Hodaki 25 grand fiddler.
I thought that actually sounded really bloody good.
Yeah.
What do you reckon,
The
fellas?
fiddling.
Yeah.
It sounded great.
Very, very handy. Hey, now listen. So it's caller number 100. Doran, you mad bastard.
How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Unfortunately, you're caller number 98.
Sorry about that, Doran.
Mate. Jonathan, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not too bad, fellas.
Yeah, good, man. Good, but you're caller number 99.
Sorry,
shit.
Shane Warren caught him in deep.
Sorry, mate. G'day, Jessica. How's life?
Hey, I'm great now. How are you?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, you're caller 101.
Brilliant.
No, you correct it, mate. You're caller 100.
Stop it.
Yeah, so what that means, of course, Jessica, you've just won yourself $1,000.
I'm just leaving the office.
Not anymore, you're not. I think you're going down the pub.
Well, we're off to Boy and Bear, so it'll be good.
Make sure you catch up with Hoity J.
Yeah,
when
Hoity J will
you're
be down
there.
there. Make sure you buy him a couple of
sweet.
dozen.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a busy day, darling. Jessica, congratulations on that. You enjoyed that $1,000, and we'll throw you over to Big Dilly in Studio B, all right?
Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, same with you, Jessica.
Jeez,
Same with you, mate. Indeed. Yeah, so good, isn't it, boys? Speaking of boy and bear, they, my friends, are up next.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Absolute tune. Actually, speaking of absolute tunes, we've got Dave and John from Boy and Bear in the studio. Fellas,
hey.
How are you going? You all right?
G'day, we're happy to be here. Just came in from Wellington. Very stoked to be here in Auckland.
Yeah, she's a bit nippy, eh? Did you bring your thermals?
Did you bring your thermals?
No thermals, but it was the big, long European jackets were coming out. Everyone was swaggering around in those.
Couple of
Actually,
beanies.
can you talk us through what the weather was like in Wellington? Because it's unusually cold here. This is a polar blast, but Wellington must have been...
You know what? When we came in on the night before from Sydney, and it was like even when the plane landed, it was still like turbulence. There was that much wind. The plane, was blowing.
That sounds
But
about
then
right.
yesterday, you know what? It was actually better than Auckland yesterday. It was nice, still sunny day.
They'll be banging on about that for 25 years.
Yeah,
mate.
they will. Musically, where's your happy place, fellas? Are you happiest tutuing in a studio, just having a few jams, or you're happiest on stage? Where's your happy place?
It's a real mix within the band, I reckon. I think for all of us, it's that getting that balance right. It's great when you're writing, you're all together, making records, you're getting all that sort of excitement, but then getting back out and playing for audiences is sort of awesome. But I think that balance, like when you get to make a record and then you get to tour it, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So what was it? You've just released an album in May.
A year ago, actually.
Oh, yeah, last year. That your fifth album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-titled, first self-titled independent record, which was a new thing for us. So it's been a great 12 months of playing shows. We've been over in Europe and around Australia a bunch, in New Zealand, and actually off to the States in September this year, which will be the first time back there. So in Canada. So yeah.
So you signed with an independent label, did you say?
Well, we're actually putting it out ourselves.
Good
so
on
we
you.
Went, we're not going to get into record label politics, but we were like, let's
Who's
give
your
this a go.
favourite record label?
Island Records was our record in Australia. Great, lovely people there, but they're still a record label.
Well, there's a way to do it as well, and I guess in New Zealand we had real front runners, which was Fat Freddy's Drop back in the day.
Love that band.
And they released their debut album after probably 6 or 7 years of just touring solidly and getting a massive fan base up. And then when that first album came out, I think it went like 6 times platinum right out of the gate. It was incredible.
Yeah.
You guys should do that.
I always think it's great, in terms of just cut out the middleman, man. Get the profits coming straight into you is what I say. Now, fellas, I believe we're going to play what tune is it, Pugs?
Southern Sun, fellas.
How good.
You guys heard that one before?
hey, but Southern Sun, video clip for Southern Sun, shot in New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go.
We're
That's
very
what we're doing.
cinematographic here in New Zealand, you know what I mean? Well, let's play the tune. We'll get back with the boys shortly.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Tune. Tune there.
That is
Speaking of which, we've got Dave and John from Boy and Bear. Now, fellas, you've never played the Town Hall in Auckland, I understand.
First time tonight.
Yeah. I tell you what, a lot of bands, I don't know if you've heard this, Mogi, a lot of bands, it's like a graveyard, they say, for bands. But we do stand-up comedy and stuff as well, and there's certain venues that you have, and it's like, oh, no, don't play there. The Town Hall here, she's a shocker.
Yeah, she can be.
She's appallingly bad. The acoustics are poked.
A very aggressive audience, aren't they?
Yeah, they tend to be really aggro there.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Even you got like very mellow, beautiful music. You'll see the worst of people at the Town Hall.
Right, so I guess a lot of broken bottles.
Totally, man.
That's right.
People heffing stuff.
It's like the Blues Brothers movie, how they've got that sort of netting in front of the stage. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, beautiful venue. Never played there before. You usually Power Station, you were saying previously when you play Auckland?
Yeah, we have, which we're also a great venue, but we were looking forward to this. Someone showed us a few photos and we were like, okay, we got to go there.
Yeah.
And there's something very regal and sort of cool about playing a town hall, you know what I mean? Do you feel like you've made it when you're playing a town hall?
Well, I guess it sort of feels like, well, what happens at the town hall these days during the day? Is it actually like official business? Or?
Yeah, no, there's no official business. It's only
just
bands now, isn't it? And comedians, and that's it.
So we don't have to go and take our passport and like...
No, you'll be sweet as, man. It'll be fun.
Yeah, you've released a lot of albums out. I think the first one that I connected... Because am I right that you're doing the 10th... You're playing an album from start to finish, is that right?
The album Harlequin Dream, it's a 10-year anniversary sort of last year, so we're doing a celebration of that record.
How good. And it's been received well?
Yeah, it was amazing last night, and last night was the first show of it. So,
Hey!
So we had never
Tested
played
out on the Kiwis. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
The
good
Kiwis get it
stuff.
first, and we played it all in order, and we were like, oh. That was an interesting choice, putting that song next to that song.
Oh,
but
really?
It was nice, really nice to do it live, and it was a real vibe.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I think
nice.
the first album that I listened to, I actually got put onto it by my ex-partner.
We have that effect.
It was
yeah.
Moonfall, yeah. Well, I say put on. I came home a bit early from work, and she was in the bedroom with my next-door neighbour, Jared. and I just as I was leaving, I said, "What is the song?" Because they had it cranking. And she said, I can't remember the name of the song, but I went out and I bought the album immediately, and it's been with me ever since. It's a real favourite.
It's sort of tinged with sort of bitterness and, musical joy.
I'll be honest
for
with you,
isn't it?
it's a purely. I lost the relationship, but I gained a favourite band.
So there was a sense of hope.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Now, fellas, I understand Christchurch tomorrow, but you're sold out, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you playing
true.
at Christchurch?
It's called the James Hay
yes.
Centre, which is part
Theatre,
of the
yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
You've been there before, Pugs?
No, I haven't. Not in Christchurch.
Oh,
no.
you should go, man. Boy and Beer's playing there.
In Christchurch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
actually,
sweet
get
as,
along.
man. Nah,
Actually,
all
you
good.
you can't because they've sold out. That sounded really dodgy there for
Yeah,
a second,
man.
didn't it? Actually, we've got one of our mates down there at the moment who usually does the show with us. He's in Christchurch at the moment. It's -6 down there, fellas.
Wowzers.
Okay,
-6. So
might
you
get those
you might
thermals,
need to go out and get you some. Maybe a woolly oatmeal top like Mogi Bear.
You guys borrow my jersey if you like.
You guys have the merino over here, right?
We have the merino. Yeah, we do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, guys, all the best for tonight's gig. I'm sure
Cheers.
you're going to go. I'm coming, by the way.
Oh,
Can't wait.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And my wife and my daughter's coming too. She's a big fan.
Well, please come and say good day after the show.
Yeah, for sure, man. And all the best for Christchurch, even though you're sold out already. It's going to go great guns. Yes, Pugson.
Now, tickets are still available for tonight.
They
Swan,
are.
is that right? Now, if you want to get some of those, you can go to eccles.co.nz. We actually have a double pass as well to give away here on the Big Show.
How good.
So if you want that, give us a text right now on 3483 and let us know who you want to take with you.
Oh,
And it just might be you.
That's cute, Pugs.
Thanks, man.
You feel better now, Pugs, after talking to the fellas after the day you've had?
Yeah.
good
I'm
on
breathing
you,
out, man. I'm breathing out.
Dave and John, thanks so much, man. Take
Thanks
care.
so much.
Thanks for having us, guys.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, you mad bastards. You're listening to The Big Show. Hey, plenty coming up after 6 o'clock, of course. What's on the TV with Mike Minogue. And we call our Triton Mitsubishi winner, Mogi. Hell of a prize, that.
I'm nervous, man.
Yeah, you and two mates going off-grid, as it were. Dedooging it in a beast of a machine.
Yeah, man.
So
Hell
that's
yeah,
going to.
man.
Is there anything else we're going to be doing after 6 o'clock that springs to mind?
Can't remember.
No. Oh.
But
Good.
maybe something.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. How's your Friday going? All right, is it? Good stuff.
that's
You're
the one.
listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. And Day.
Pretty shocking effort.
Do you think it was pretty big? Yeah, I couldn't tell with that one, actually.
Shockingly
It was all over.
epic.
Yeah.
Now, listen, as you'll know, if you're listening to the show right now, no Keezy today. He's off playing a golf tourney with his family.
Yeah.
He'll be loving that down in Christchurch, where it's about below 50 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it is below 50 degrees.
And so Pugson has been filling in for him and doing a great job too, as always. But
Super relaxed about it too. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
Yeah, massively
I'm way
relaxed.
chilling today.
But he was in a hurr of a mood,
okay.
wasn't he, Mogi, when we
you.
came in today?
Yeah.
And in the podcast outro, we actually had to
Yeah.
sort of talk him down, I guess you could say.
Got into a bit of VO chat actually, Jase.
Oh, did we? I haven't had a voiceover, excluding Dog Squad. I can't remember. Well over a year and a half.
Right.
This is how I used to make my living, was doing
Yes.
voiceovers.
Yes.
And now it's like, where the
Well-
f*** are they all gone?
Well, I can tell you what it is. It's because they don't really, because you've got the classic radio voice, the
Sure.
deep timbre, beautiful, smooth, professional sounding voice. And what they're looking for now is more of a Pugs voice,
Yeah,
actually.
quirky, strange, odd, sort of squeaky. That's right. I forgot about the fact that you were wanting to get some voice work there, Pugs.
I'm honestly just happy to have motivational people like you guys around.
Well, yeah,
to give me that
absolutely.
encouragement
That's
that I
the
need,
spirit,
man.
But look, I'll have a word with Mogi and we'll see what we can conjure up for you. Because you do have a very unique voice. Very squeaky, very sort of unusual, quirky, and they love that stuff.
Oh, is this the
It'll be
Chemical
good
Brothers?
for like video games and that.
Yeah, exactly.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
REM there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. I tell you what, Mogi, I've hit the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I've massively hit the wall about half an hour ago, just
Same
to
here.
douche.
Same here.
How's your sleep going? Because we haven't had any sleep chat for a while.
What happened last night, man? Got some adventures for you last night, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Well, it's been cold at night. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. It's been a bit chilly.
Yes.
So last night, went to bed, worked till late. I don't want to bang on about it, but it was about 10. Jumped into bed. Then turned the heater on. Had the heater going in there. And then I said to the missus, should we leave it on there, shall we? And she said, yeah.
Can I just ask what your heating scenario is?
It's just some shitbox heater that's plugged into the wall, you know?
Yeah.
The old space heater scenario.
The whole story for another day, but I was voted down, put it that way.
Sure.
And anyway, it's one of those ones that sort of, well, I guess they all do, but it operates on a thermostat, so it turns itself off, but when it turns itself back on, makes a hell of a racket.
Oh, right,
So, that was waking me up for an hour or so as I get up, turn that bastard off, then back to bed, and then I'm just waking up all night because it's too cold and all sorts of stuff. We shouldn't be cold in this day and age, Jase.
Yeah, I know.
Do you see what
mate.
I'm saying?
You should get a heat pump.
Yeah, well, I've got one. It's up the other end of the house, though.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Same in my house. It's in the lounge. But you got your thermal sheets on, right?
I've got I call them flannelette. I don't know if they're thermals.
Flannelette, sorry. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
What are you running with, Pugson?
In terms of sheets?
Yes.
You got the
just
rubber. You're running the rubber ones, eh?
Yeah,
some of the latex.
These that are wiped down.
And it's also easier to get on and off the bed as well. You just sort of slide over like a car hood.
You do.
Yeah.
But is that warm, man?
It can be, yeah. Enough friction, obviously. It gets right in there.
Well, be careful because you get burned. You graze yourself on that, so make sure
you can
you
also
oil
break
her up.
through the rubber as well if there's enough heat.
Yeah, no, don't worry about him burning himself or anything like that, Mug. He's well oiled up, trust me.
How do you sleep, Pugs? We've never gone into your sleep.
My sleep, pretty shit house, to be honest. And that's I've been naughty going to bed late since I was about 15.
Right.
Haven't managed to crack that one yet. But I don't know. I'm having a weird thing at the moment where I wake up and my duvet's like falling all the way down, and I can't quite figure out. It's like somebody's put a little shot put at the end of my duvet.
That's the thing. It's weird, isn't it? Because when you've got the rubber sheets and the rubber duvet and you cover with oil, your duvet will slide off.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's true.
So helpful.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Foster the people there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Let's get into a bit of TV chat, shall we? What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Really good. Pugs is back.
Rusty from me,
Pugs,
from me,
ah,
I'll be
good.
honest.
You got there in the end.
Thanks,
you got there
mate.
in the
Thanks.
end. Well, I watched. I don't watch anything.
Right.
Okay.
No Seinfeld?
Nothing, man.
Damn.
Not a thing.
Well, this is not going to be a great What's on the TV with Mike Minogue because I did watch something, but I'll be buggered if I can remember the name of the film.
Oh, really? Who was in it?
It was Nicolas Cage.
Oh, good. Okay.
And I really
Let's see if we
enjoyed
can
it.
work it out.
The basic premise of the film is it's about this very nondescript university professor.
Oh, yes.
And everyone starts having a dream about him.
Yeah, I know the one. I can't remember the name.
Which is
I've not seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
great premise for a movie.
It is.
And so this
Dream scenario.
Oh, dream scenario, yes. And so this very nondescript professor, everyone randomly just starts having dreams about this professor.
I had a dream about this, or deja vu at least.
Oh, wow.
And the weird thing is, too, in all the dreams, he's always inactive.
Right.
Like he never does anything,
Right.
which begins to really bug him because he's like just in the dream, but he just.
What was I doing?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what was it? Nothing. You were just sort of standing there. You know what I mean? But highly recommend it. I enjoyed it.
Could be keen.
Great. What's that on?
Neon, I think.
Oh, I've got to get Neon. I've got to get Neon.
Pugs, what did you watch?
I watched a show recommended to me by Hoodie J, Bloodline.
Oh, you're
on
carrying
Netflix.
on?
I'm
Yeah,
carrying
good.
on, man. I'm in it.
Yeah,
You've
good.
sold me.
Yes, good.
And I'm involved. I'm invested. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's getting to the point now where stuff is slowly, like, they're not putting the puzzle together for you, but there's more and more pieces being revealed.
Yes.
Things like flashbacks and things like that. The dad has gotten out of the hospital, Jase.
Yeah, okay.
After the incident.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But highly recommend.
I'm
Very,
absolutely
very well
amazed
made.
that you haven't watched Shogun yet.
Well, this is the
Pugs,
thing. I don't have Prime, otherwise I would. Disney Plus, sorry.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would.
And it's one of those things where I've got so many bloody... I'm linked to so many things now. It's costing me a small fortune. And you have to draw a line. Do I just go Netflix? Do I just go Neon? Do I just go Prime? I've got all three at the moment. I don't need all three,
Well,
Mogi.
I've got Netflix because it's free for me with my telephone provider.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's also free for
same.
me for Neon. And
okay.
which
Well,
is for something like that for my broadband
yeah.
provider. And then, got the Disney there.
Yeah,
But there's a bit to watch, but I'm the same as you, but I always turn one off if I get a new one.
Sure, no, good call. Let's go to a tune,
That's
shall
my
we?
story about subscriptions.
That was awesome, man. Thank you so much for that.
okay.
Yeah,
Really good, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Sublime there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now, you'll be aware of the fact that recently the Big Show went off-road.
That's true.
And the old Mitsubishi Triton,
the king of the beasts.
The king of the beasts. And I'll be honest with you, going off-road, I've never really driven a beast like that before. I was anxious, fellas.
Yeah.
I was worried, Mogi, and you could see that very clearly.
I picked it up on it, but I've got very sense. I can, I've known you long enough to know
You're an
you.
empath. You're an empath. Yeah. There were big holes, steep drops, ruts all over the place.
Were.
But part of the deal was that we got a prize for you guys, you and two mates, to go off-roading in the Triton, the Mitsubishi Triton, the king of beasts. So let's give our winner a call, shall we, fellas?
Beep, boop, beep, beep, bop, bop, bop.
Hello, Rory speaking.
Yeah, g'day, Rory. It's old Hoodie J, Mogi and Pugsan from Radio Hodaki. How you going, mate?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, man. Good. Now, Rory, you like a bit of off-roading, do you?
I do. I love it.
What is it, something you get into quite often, you do yourself?
Not particularly, but I used to work for probably Mitsubishi's competitor, Toyota.
Right.
Controversy.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I heard you used to drive around your college and do donuts out on the rugby field there, the number one.
that sounds ideal, actually.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we recently went off-road, mate. She was bloody good fun. So you entered that prize and you've won it, my friend.
Oh, sick. Awesome.
Yeah.
Mogi.
So you and two mates, who do you think you'll take with you? You got two mates in mind?
I do, yeah.
Good shit, Rory.
Now, you're going to be going exactly where us flowers drove the Mitsubishi Triton ourselves, the same track based out in Woodhill Forest there.
Yeah.
How hot.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool, man.
And watch out for the owner of the joint there. He's a mad bastard.
Yeah, he's mad as, Rory. But you enjoy that, man. I'm going to throw you over to Dilly in Studio B, mate, and let us know how you get on, all right?
Big Dilly.
Cheers, guys. Thanks
Good on you, man.
Good on you, mate.
There we go,
How
fellas.
about that?
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the week done and dusted for the Big Show. I tell you what, Mogi, she's been quite the week, really, hasn't she, with the stand-up comedy and so forth. Looking forward to the weekend, to be honest with you. What about yourself? What are you up to, Mogi?
What am I up to? I've got my daughter's second game of foosball. I've got another kids' party.
Oh, God.
So back-to-back, I'm taking bullets for my wife who's got some work to do. So back-to-back bullets, but it is Mother's Day on Sunday.
True.
It certainly is.
And I'll be enjoying some Warriors and the UFC.
Great
Happy
stuff.
Mother's Day, my love.
Puxan, what are you up to, mate?
I also just on the big week thing, just wanted to say very proud of you both. It's been a
thanks,
massive
mate.
one, and I had the best time watching you guys do that. This weekend, I am, hopefully Mum's not listening to the podcast at this time, I'm going to Wellies.
Oh.
She better not be listening.
No, she doesn't listen live.
Oh, doesn't she?
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
no,
All right,
no,
good.
Listen to the podcast. Going to Wellies, going to surprise her there. And,
you're such a good son,
I've
Puxan.
got to go into the studios in Welly down there and record a little Sunday show.
Oh, really?
Sunday
Yeah.
morning, 6 to 10, baby.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be great.
What, is that new regular thing, or have you been doing it for years?
I've done it the last couple of weeks. Hopefully it'll be...
Keep it going.
Maybe keep a regular thing.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
early, though. It's like 6 in the
Is it
morning.
a Yummy Boys special? What are we dealing with?
I would love a Yummy Boys special. Probably not the time. It's Sunday
Sure.
morning, 6 a.m. But we're pushing for it, you know?
Yeah, good on you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Thanks, fellas.
Good stuff, Puxan. Well, I got Boy and Beer tonight. Then Mother's Day, yes, going to go out with my daughters, and well, we'll see. I go out with my wife and one of my daughters anyway, and have some Mother's Day brunch action. Warriors. Oh, and I think it's tonight. Blues versus Hurricanes.
I heard about that.
That's going to be an absolutely cracking match. So,
Oh, yeah.
we'll see how we go with Boy and Beer in that regard, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Jeez, it's pretty cold out there, fellas.
We'll bring your Super Rugby stick back on Monday, Jase.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hey, but listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show this week. Thanks for listening. We'll be back same time, same place on Monday. Till then, see you later.